G'day. Recently, I created a drum that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And today I thought I would share with you a little bit of how I did it. I did it the old-fashioned way, right from scratch. I was given a piece of deer hide and came with the hair on it and all. So I had to remove the hair. There was a long process in order to prepare it for creating the drum, constructing it. It took hours and days and a lot of patience. It was a component where I took the energies of things that really were touching to me, both good things and some things were negative as well. Like some things, for example, I wanted to take negative energy and turn it into a positive energy through the process of this. And so I took those energies with me and I began doing a small little ceremony ahead of time, and then I did some meditation on it, and then I began the process of creating the drum. Alright, so the long process of creating the drum is complete, and here it is. This is a 21-inch drum from a deer hide, and the resonance is quite nice. This color came from staining it with coffee and beet juice. So coffee was placed into a little bit of bowl with some water, so it was liquefied, but it wasn't like your cup of coffee that you would have in the morning. It was very concentrated coffee grinds into a little bit of water, and then I would apply it over the drum to give it this nice rich dark color. So it's brownish red, and this is what it sounds like. Also made the handle out of stick, and I used some of the hide on here as well. This is one large string that was cut out from the hide itself. You need about 40 to 60 feet. It's a long, hard process. There is something very unique happening during the process. You can feel it. You absolutely can feel something strange happening to you. Right from the beginning of the process, you have this appreciation for the animal that you're working with, and you feel like you're being watched and you're being guided through the whole process. And that's kind of where it's like you get this strange connection with everything. It's very calming and very unique, and I have to say, you feel a little connected to the drum itself. Now, the proper tradition is to have a birth ceremony for your drum, in which I have done. So you would take the time and you'd play the drum, and you listen to the drum. You would listen to it speaking to you as you play it. You're not supposed to play it before you do that ceremony. You're not supposed to let anybody else play it before either. But now that I've given its proper ceremony, I can play it. But now it's not a musical instrument. You don't play it in song. You play it for ceremonies. You play it for spiritual connection. You play it for self-healing. And I'll tell you, if you understood or even researched a little bit on vibration, and you'll understand what I mean. You may not feel this the way I feel it. I I can feel this resonating right through my entire body right now. And playing these in certain patterns will do certain things, and you get it. You could feel it. And it affects your mind, affects your body, and you become a lot more focused and aware. And so sometimes that's all you need to do for healing, is just become focused and aware of things. And that's a great tool for that. I encourage you to create something, whether it's a drum or anything, where you're putting your focus and attention on it for an extended period of time. It just makes you feel wonderful. The thing that you end up making in the end, whether it's what you intended or not, doesn't have to come out looking great. Any artistic medium does that. Most artists feel kind of in a zone on their own, and there's a reason for that. Creativity is the foundation for the entire universe, and genius is described as imagination put into motion. Even Einstein realized that, and his genius came from his imagination and applied it. Had he never applied his imagination, we would have never gotten the great scientific breakthroughs that he had discovered, and same with all others. Science isn't just science. There's an art to it. Art is everywhere, and when you put your focus and energy into what your imagination is, the result is a creativity that you're connected with. And that's what this is for me. And I encourage you to find your own process to connect with. Thank you for joining me through that whole process. And until next time, take care.